never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes. I see through the lies they pop. Hyper warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of eyes. Get the money and change, we ruin the vibes and checking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters. The demise of falsely idols. Get exposed to cold and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a cook in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions. Go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes. I see through the lies they pop. Hyper warfare with spiritual forces.
What's going on, baby? Oh, not shit.
I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the
Who is Team Gary at the top? X Factor. What position is this guy? What position is that guy? Oh, okay. And you got Downs.
Rolling out to Durban, mouth pudding with some prawns. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, not you. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a Ibiza. Ibiza, yeah, it's pronounced Ibiza, actually. Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the my winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper.
This is such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here.
Really?
As it'll be the Minnesota Vikings
Holy shit.
taking on the Green Bay Packers. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway.
Let's get after it, boys.
Sports. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Oh, damn.
Ready?
Oh, yeah, I forgot you got that new quarterback, Sellers.
19.
A carry here for Trevion Henderson.
Look at all that speed just running through.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Get it. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They go play action here on first down.
hit him last second, bro.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards, the final tally.
Oh, a lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because he started the tight end on the left side of formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well where you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41.
Ready.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. You look at this Packers defense, and they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move to the top 5.
Second down and 8.
All right, D, step up, make a play.
They run once more with Henderson. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Those defense for the Packers, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers. 3 of them, in fact.
The 5-0 Panthers.
Give it back to their offense. That's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
3rd and 5.
Come on. Set 18, 70, Timberwolves.
On play action, they'll throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
The Vikings send out their punter. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together. They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I've not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next week, hey, let's back things up.
I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's going to happen naturally now.
You look at this defense for the Vikings. They sit at number 20 in the NFL right now against the run.
One thing you do know, they'll be fired up because they're facing a top 5 rushing attack. And even if they have early success against them, they got to remember they got to sustain it because teams that are top 5, they don't stop running the ball if they don't get things done early.
15 yards there for number 15.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The Packers at a perfect 5-0 here to begin the campaign. And they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
That good for 19 and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Shuck. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Shuck now to throw. That's to his tight end, Tyler Warren. The first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Play action. Shuck. He finds his man. Complete. That's Horton. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
They'll get this out to Genty. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Shuck again. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Ashton Genty with career touchdown number 60. And the Packers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Up the middle, here's Henderson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
Once again, it's Henderson. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that pick.
Well, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Let's go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's called. It's Dante Thornton. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Offense was moving a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Ready, set.
2nd and 10.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Cowboy 8. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready, ready.
He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Thornton. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Henderson will try to run for the first. And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on 4th down.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 Lions. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
They'll set up a throw. He'll try to do it himself. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
So after the conversion on 4th, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone.
Ready. Ramp up.
Straight ahead, Henderson. And he doesn't quite make it, taking him within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 56 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Lions. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
Henderson. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Another shot from the one on 2nd and goal.
Tag! Viking 18! Go, Champ! Go, Champ! Go!
Sampson. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Through a couple of plays, this Green Bay defense is held strong. Now it's 3rd and goal. Back to throw here. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. It's their quarterback. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Vikings are an extra point away from evening this one up. Now the try here for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Over the middle, complete. That's Warren. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing, Shuck. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit. Begin to run it.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Packers. Ashton Jeanty, his 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers have taken the lead. Luke now for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Henderson. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Get it! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 22 yards there, a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Back to throw now on first down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Packers' 34-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Now 2nd and 3.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Let's go now. Cowboy 80, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That'll go as a loss of 9, and it leads to 3rd down.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Bronco 80.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He sets to fire deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They'll throw. Here's Shuck. He finds his man. Complete. That's Horton. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A short one there, caught by Warren. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. From the shotgun, it's Shuck. He finds his man. Complete. It's Horton. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 39. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw now, Shuck. He finds his man. Complete. That's Horton. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. To the air once more. Shuck. Right side, he finds his receiver, Horton. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Packers.
Now Shuck. That's caught downfield. It's Lane. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
To throw is Shuck. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Incomplete.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
For the field goal, a 24-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. A 10-point game, 17-7 to score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll start on the ground with Ginty. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 78 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Right back to Ginty on first down. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
This is caught by McMillan. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
At the 26-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. To the left side, looked in by Horton. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot. He'll drop to throw. Looking middle, and he finds McMillan. And he will cover up as he's touched down after a short gain.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Second and goal from inside the 5.
Let's go.
Here's Shuck. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Shuck will throw on 3rd and goal. And he's got it. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
A gain of 3 yards brings up 4th and goal.
They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. Touchdown, Packers. Tyler Warren with an amazing diving catch. And the Packers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. On his loop for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
19 tight. Ready? 19, 18.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. He may go. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a touchdown. Well, whatever adjustments they're trying to make over on that sideline, Charles, this defense, they just seem to be a step in front of them and not giving them a chance to implement any of those changes. And here, a pick six, and they widen the lead.
At least a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps. But right now, they are thinking hard about putting this opponent away. That turnover, it grew their lead. It just totally deflated that offense. Now these next couple of series, you can take them out of the game entirely if you continue on this pace.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. 3rd quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10.
60, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Warriors 70. Dragon 60. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
He'll look to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. For the passing window. They're just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Henderson. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. 47-yard punt, a return of 4. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. The drive will begin with a run by Genty. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Shuck now to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. A short one there caught by Warren. And he's going to have the Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
2nd and 12. At the 20.
On play action, Shuck. He finds his man, complete. It's Horton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Working out of the gun here, Shuck. They'll get this out to Genty. Oh, breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Shuck again. He'll find McMillan here. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. On the zone read, a give to Genty. And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets him down to about the 4-yard line.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the fourth quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
Throwing, Shuck. Touchdown! Tyler Warren with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Packers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Luke now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Packers 38, Vikings 7. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they're in a big fourth quarter hole. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
2nd and 4. Now he'll tuck this and run. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Vikings first down.
18, 5,
14 yards.
Vikings.
First down, Vikings.
They go play action here on first down. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Ready up.
Here's 2nd and 10.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready, ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
The Vikings on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
19, 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, go!
Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll get this complete to Matthew Golden. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 30. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Come on, set! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Warrior 70. Dragon 60. Let go.
They'll look to throw again. Pass caught. That's Golden. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Here we go, set! Panther 60, Mustang 19.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
19 tight. Let's go now. Buffalo 18.
Back to throw again. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here.
Viking 18, 79 Broncos.
Back to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he'll get into the end end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Chimere Dike from 17 yards out. And the Vikings get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. No going for two. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to 24. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. As they try to finish things off in this fourth quarter. There he goes, left side. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Packers. Ashton Jeanty, 65 yards. And the Packers start to open this lead even wider here in the fourth. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll set up to throw. That's complete to DK. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll set up a throw. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. James Pierce in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Talk about two sides of the ball across purposes because mercifully this game's almost over for the offense, but the defense, they still want to get a few shots in. That front seven, they've loved this ball game. They've been able to pad their stats, and maybe some backups can get in and get a sack as well.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
He'll look to throw. Working downfield, he's got Thornton. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. 3rd down and 1.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Looking to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit, force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
Mustang 19. Viking 18. Trap 60. Trap 60.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. So this offense able to convert on fourth, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 109 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
65 catch, 65 catch. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready?
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Catch! Bronco 80.
They'll drop to throw. That's to Golden. He's got it right side. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
Rattler, 18 down. Panther 60, Panther 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They're going to look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
First down.
Cow, Buffalo 18.
They'll look to throw here. Now he's going to step up and run. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their head.